Yo, YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Black Couch Booking here for another video. And let me start off by saying, my bad. I said I was going to drop on Friday, December the 28th. But, the video didn't come out the way I wanted. I didn't like the sound. I didn't like what I was doing. So I decided to drop two for you guys today. And I'm trying to stick to that. As you see, I'm recording right now. So please like, comment, subscribe. On the road to 1,000 subs. We're at 989. Hope you guys had a great Christmas. I am now recording this video in my new gaming chair. So I feel very comfortable and I'm very thankful and happy for that. But you guys don't care about that. Let's get right into the video. So first things first. WWE killed the momentum of these superstars, and when I say this, I mean it wholeheartedly, because man, these superstars were on fire in my opinion, or at least had a good direction that they were going in before WWE just killed their momentum out of nowhere. So first off is my guy Karrion Kross. I was gonna make a video about Karrion Kross and about what I've been there, done that. So let's just talk about how his momentum was killed. First things first. His comeback was great. Drew McIntyre was a great opponent for Karrion Kross to go against, as he's coming back. And that's somebody, for him to beat Drew McIntyre, you know what I'm saying? Like that's great. That's some great momentum right there. That makes Karrion Kross a serious threat. I think something that WWE could have done was to have Karrion Kross either go after the United States Championship or the Intercontinental Championship if they really believed in him, because after beating Drew McIntyre, what they actually did was make him go after Rey Mysterio, and that went nowhere, obviously. The reason why they didn't go anywhere is because they knew that Rey Mysterio and Dominic Mysterio were going to clash eventually and set up for WrestleMania. So instead of finishing the Karrion Kross and Rey Mysterio thing, they just said, oh, well, yeah, Karrion Kross just forgot about Rey Mysterio. No more TikTok, I guess, no more clocks. And we're going to have Rey Mysterio focus on Dominic Mysterio. So what they should have done, they should have just let Karrion Kross actually finish that story. He could have been in the middle of that to, weaken Rey Mysterio, so Dominic could, be more believable as to why he's getting away with so many antics. And Rey Mysterio just doesn't have the energy nor the physical prowess to want to challenge his son, besides him just not wanting to challenge his only son. But Karrion Kross beat him. And what you could have done, which, listen, Sheamus versus Gunther and Drew McIntyre, great match, great stuff. That's a great feud. I'm not mad at that. But if you really wanted to, you could have inserted a fourth guy there, because Karrion Kross is the guy that beat Drew McIntyre. Sheamus and Gunther had their own thing going on, but you could have inserted Karrion Kross and he would still have momentum, and he would lose, yes, but that wouldn't have been an issue. Drew McIntyre lost and he's still doing fine. Sheamus lost against Gunther. He's still doing fine. They wanted Gunther to have that long title reign, so Gunther losing is not what I'm suggesting. What I'm suggesting is you put Karrion Kross in the mix so that we could get some more out of him, or better yet, just have him feud against somebody. That WrestleMania match, he could have went against Bobby Lashley at WrestleMania. That would have been fine. I understand, rest in peace, Bray Wyatt, that they were trying to go for many different things at the time that wasn't going to work out. But Karrion Kross could have been who Bobby Lashley went against. There's so many other things you could have done, but they killed his momentum. After you brought him back, he got a pop. The crowd was excited. He beat Drew McIntyre. Everybody was cool with that. You got to keep building on that, and that's just my opinion. But this next person, I'm even more upset about, Zelina Vega. Hey, if you know me, I love me some Zelina Vega. And her momentum was killed in, I think, two different spots. After she lost to Rhea Ripley, at Backlash, that was the highest praise she's ever gotten. That pop, obviously, home country. Puerto Rico's a state, and you know what I'm trying to say. Her home nationality. She got the pop. She got a lot of people behind her, and everything was going well with the LWO. But in a way, the LWO actually killed her momentum. Why? Because she became another background character. The LWO essentially began to just focus on Rey Mysterio and Santos Escobar. Even Cruz and Wild didn't really get nothing to do. They're a tag team. They didn't fight for the tag team championship. They weren't making noise in the tag team division. So everybody became a background character. Zelina Vega still got some moments and spots. She competed in the Money in the Bank. You know what I'm saying? She competed in the Royal Rumble. She did this. She did some very significant things in 2023. But the issue is that she could have been doing more as a solo star, having more feuds. The big issue WWE has with women who aren't the main two women's champions is that they don't know how to really do a feud correctly. The feud with Shayna Baszler and Ronda Rousey could have been so much better and ended so much better with that stupid match. Becky Lynch and Trish Stratus had a great feud. That's probably one of the only other ones I could really think of. And I'll say that the War Games match was a cool build up, but it had the women's champion in it. So you know what I'm saying? So it's just it's disheartening because I like Zelina Vega a lot, and I feel like she should win a singles championship. I think it's her time, not just because of I know the business standpoint, it would make sense for her and a Damian Priest to win, so you could get another market. But you got that market already pretty much because of Bad Bunny, so they probably don't even need to tap into it. But just her as a performer and what she's done and the work she's put in, I think Zelina Vega, she's a captivating character. I think Zelina Vega winning Money in the Bank, and people will really get behind that, like they got behind Liv Morgan. People were excited when Io Sky won Money in the Bank, and I wasn't sure that people were going to be, but you know that was cool. So I think Zelina Vega should be one. I think if you're gonna do Money in the Bank for women, it should be the women who are like flyers / cruiserweights, you know what I'm saying? Like a Liv Morgan, like a Io Sky, like a Zelina Vega. So I think she should win the next Money in the Bank because she's not going to win the Royal Rumble. I know who's going to win the Royal Rumble, and I will see you guys on January 27th to say I told you so. But yeah, they killed Zelina Vega's, you know, momentum for sure, and you know that really upset me. And guys, I'm going to say it. You're not going to agree with me, but Austin Theory, I keep going back to this. You know, Austin Theory's my guy, but he really had a push, like a push to start, push, start, stop, push, start, stop, push, start, stop. When Triple H he corrected that at Survivor Series. He changed everything with having Austin Theory win his second United States Championship. Austin Theory won at WrestleMania. What killed Austin Theory's momentum to me wasn't necessarily just him losing the United States Championship to Rey Mysterio of all people, because I knew eventually that title was going to have to get off of him, because I knew either a LA Knight or Logan Paul was going to get that belt eventually, because it just makes the most sense. What really killed his momentum is the tag team division. Austin Theory and Grayson Waller would be cool as tag team champions. It could be a Miz and Morrison situation. It could be a La Resistance. Like those type of heels. But that's not going to happen because you have the tag team championships unified. If we can hurry up and split them up, we can get Austin Theory's momentum back. But now he's just having, random matches now. Like, I like Austin Theory a lot, and having him in a feud, whether it just be for TV and he's not doing much on pay-per-view, is perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine because he wrestles so good. I would just watch that. The issue is where do you go from here? If you're never gonna turn him face in recent time, I don't know what you can do with Austin Theory, because Austin Theory and Grayson Waller are so similar that teaming them up makes sense. But the team doesn't seem like it's gonna go anywhere. They're just doing weird backstage stuff. So now what do we do with Austin Theory? Because you're not gonna have him beat Logan Paul. Is gonna lose that title to a babyface. I think him and Ricochet should go at it. I don't know if Ricochet should win necessarily right now, but I think Logan Paul is gonna definitely defend that against a prime babyface. I haven't been keeping up with the United States Championship tournament thing because I don't think it's gonna matter. I think he's gonna defend it regardless with some antics, of course. So I don't know, unless we shake things up after WrestleMania and we put Austin Theory back on Raw. Maybe he could become an Intercontinental Champion. That would be cool. I don't know if he would be the youngest. I don't know how old Randy was when he won the IC title. I'll have to look into that. But I guess we can do that. But even that, they're scrapping now. He was the youngest, this, which makes sense. I'm not mad at Triple H for doing that. But if we have to dig into something. We got to get this guy back on, back on top, back to where he needs to be, because he is the future. And I keep saying this: him, Braun Breaker, Carmelo Hayes, Grayson Waller, those guys need to start getting in the mix with one another, intertwining, wrestling against each other. We got to get Braun Breaker and Carmelo Hayes on the main roster. Let Trick Williams stay at NXT and he do his thing. This is kind of like the AEW situation. Like, they are so scared to push these black wrestlers sometimes. Let Swerve get the belt. Let Trick Williams get the belt. Let come on now. They can do entertaining things. But those three were the people who really, I was really focused on their momentum being halted. An honorable mention for me was I was gonna say Bianca Belair, but they turned things around significantly for her. And what I mean by her momentum being halted was I still look back now and I'm not so sure that Asuka should have took the belt off of her, period. Which I know it sounds crazy, it sounds ridiculous, and they obviously corrected that wrong by having her win, but she got cashed in on. But now, where do we go, Bianca Belair, if we don't have her face Jade Cargill or just have a significant, rivalry? If they let her win the Royal Rumble or go against Rhea Ripley, that would be absolutely insane, and I don't think they should do that. I think we got to keep getting these belts into other people's hands. I really think Raquel Rodriguez should win, but that's neither here nor there. So that's why Bianca Belair would have been an honorable mention. But with the stuff leading up to Survivor Series and her coming back and her having these matches, they didn't kill it. I thought they were going to kill her momentum completely, because initially I thought they were going to just have her turn heel and join the Hurt Profits, which don't even get me started on them. I'm so pissed off with the direction they're going in. But I was wrong. So, but yeah, Austin Theory, Zelina Vega, and Karrion Kross are definitely not benefiting from good booking right now. But I do believe Triple H has a plan in store, at least for Austin Theory. Zelina Vega and Karrion Kross, I'm unsure. That vignette had me. It was giving me some promise about Karrion Kross. But I think Andrade really needs to come back to WWE, and we could get Zelina Vega's momentum going off of him, because her as a valet for the LWO sucks. But if she is back to the valet for Andrade, she can still wrestle on her own time, and they can even do mixed tag team matches. But let me know what you guys think, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you guys so much for the love and support. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.